Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Braylon Frantz of St. Clair Boys Basketball. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm
Thanks for
doing
having me.
well. So going into this year, going pretty good so far. Solid year, 10-4 on the year so far. How are things going for you guys?
Right now they're going good. Started off a little slow because we didn't have that many varsity guys that played last year, and kind of had to get rolling. Now we're rolling. So,
So let's look at what it's been, good improvement overall. Just what's worked so far this year with you guys? Because it's yeah, you had some early losses in the season, but you guys are rolling right now.
yeah, definitely. Our outside shooting has picked up a lot from the start of the year. The start of the year we couldn't hit nothing, and now we're just every time set the feet, knock it down. Everyone's hitting.
What's different? What's been different with you just individually? Like, are you hitting more shots? Are you more confident with what's been have you noticed any changes within yourself this year?
Definitely. As of last year, I feel like I can just be myself on the court this year. Like last year, I was kind of like hesitant on some stuff, like taking some shots that I didn't think I could hit. But this year, I can take like kind of any shot, and I feel like I'll hit it. Just confidence mainly.
Yeah, how'd you that's tough to get. Like how did you did you just go into this year? It's like, okay, I'm just gonna keep on doing this, or did it just come with it just as you just got better overall during the summer or something?
I think it's just like how many hours I put into the gym. It's just like you can't you can't like I don't even know how to word it. Like just how much time I've spent on the shooting machine just like improve my confidence and like how I'm gonna perform on the court. I can just trust that I'm gonna play how I how I should play.
Okay. Really at the beginning of the year, maybe it started off slow, took a couple losses against some really good teams.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What has it been, really coming into the year and really after break? I know you lost a tough one to Port Huron, but it was really just in the last few games. That's been the only, blemish on the schedule really in these past few, because you've gotten a lot of impressive wins.
Oh
What's it
yeah.
like during this stretch?
Um, it's really fun. Like practices whenever we have a like two games back to back one, it's like really intense in practice. Our best our best practices are always after a win. And if like we keep up the energy in practice, we're gonna keep going on streaks for winning.
Yeah. So like I know during the because I know you had a couple games over break. What was those 2 weeks like for you? It's always interesting to see how a lot of teams treat those 2 weeks. What was it? I know you played some games, beat a really good team out of Illinois.
Mhm.
Um, what were those 2 weeks like? Because it's not a lot. It's a lot of downtime and days where you're completely away from the sport and working out and all that stuff. Like, how did you manage that time? Because you were still playing games and
Oh yeah.
all that.
It was kind of like hectic because our center, Drew McCartney, he went on a vacation, so we didn't have him for that entire 2 week span. And Jaden Shelton came up and was like, he really stepped up his game when Drew was gone, and that just really improved us as a team. And now he has his confidence, and he's hitting a lot of shots.
And then obviously when Drew came back, it really just
Oh
was
yeah. Hmm.
everything. It's like he never left.
Exactly. Yeah.
Um, how do you manage just like because the reason why I say this where there's 2 weeks of not off time, because after that it goes into the heart of the schedule where you're playing games Tuesday and Friday, because it's once you get in routine, it's like a routine. You go to school, you have practice, and then you have a game. Then you get 2 days to get ready for the next opponent. Then you have practice. Then you have the weekend and stuff like that. What is what's your schedule like just throughout this, since we're kind of on this normal trend as now we're into the heart of the season. Just to kind of explain a day in the life of Braylon Franz.
All right. Well, every morning I go to the gym to get shots up on the machine, probably around like 400 shots in 45 minutes. And then school, go home, take a nap. And if we have a game, obviously go to the game. But if we don't have a game, I'll go back to the gym later on.
Yeah.
Pretty much my life right now.
Yeah. I know this is the only sport you play and stuff like that. So, what were things that, worked on in AAU and in the fall? Like what were some of the things that you really just wanted to do? And now that we're halfway through the season, did you accomplish a lot of those?
Definitely like throughout AAU, my shot wasn't there as much, and I wanted to work on my shot obviously and get better at it so colleges can notice me. And I definitely improved on my shot, and I'm like I like where I'm headed for my shot.
Yeah. Big games coming up. I know you're right in the league fight too. What are these next few weeks? Because we've got Tower, Lakeshore's coming up, Port Huron comes to you guys. And then of course, you still have a lot of league games left to go. What is this going to be like for you guys as you now we're in the middle of January and you only have about a month left of the regular season before it's really go time.
Oh yeah. Practices that got are gonna have to keep applying or oh my bad. The white team in practice, we have red and white. They're gonna have to keep applying pressure and helping us improve as the season keeps going, because right when we get into districts, we're gonna have to like take a step up from where we're at.
Okay. How do you like mentally get ready for a game? Let's get in Braylon's head a little bit.
Um, Usually I take a nap before a game. It just like puts me in the mindset, and usually just listen to music, get shots up in the back gym. If we're at a away game, I can't really get shots up, but I just try to get locked in.
Okay. Um, and then finally, just what do you want to accomplish in these next few games as we get into a really tough part of the season?
Um, Obviously I want to win the league. Um, every year we want to win the league. We need to beat Wormwood's Tower, and then we need to get back to Port Huron and beat them. But
Yeah. All right. Let's okay, so let's get to know you a little bit, Braylon. How about that?
sounds good.
Who's your who are a couple of your like favorite players that I don't know if you're a big college guy or an NBA guy, or I don't know if you watch basketball a lot.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah.
Who are some of your favorite players you think?
Probably in college, Elliot Cadell. I love his play style. It kind of reminds me of myself.
Yeah.
And I just like how he's like 6 foot and he's like dominating college basketball. And I just like how he plays, how he dishes the ball, how he scores. I like how smooth he is, his pace.
Yeah. Let's see. Best moment throughout your basketball career. This is high school years only.
Um, let's see here. I would say when we beat, what team was it? It was Lance Cruz North, I think.
Yeah.
We beat them. I hit a buzzer beater with like 5 seconds left, and it won the game for us. I think that was my favorite moment for my high school career. That
And
was my
finally,
freshman year.
okay. And let's end it on a fun one. What's your favorite all-time movie?
Interstellar.
Okay.
Inter that I love that movie. He creates so many good movies like Inception and all the other ones.
All right. All right, Braylon. Thank you so much for the time. Best of luck to you guys the rest of the season.
Thank you. I appreciate you for having me.